On the shores of Lake Erie, and named simply for the franchise who resides within it. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium. The punter, Jake Camarda, ready to get this one going. And here we go at Cleveland Browns Stadium. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the gun, Watson. Taken in by Harris. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson has his man. It's Addison. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. A handoff for Harris, running right. A lot of grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, here's Watson. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their 1st touchdown of the contest. Now Prater on to send it away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. And he had everyone thinking 6 before they finally get to him and stop that return.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Ritter setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. And this is thrown to the sideline and well out of play. I think this could draw the grounding call here, and yep, that flag is out. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Ritter. That one is caught left side of the field. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal. Here he goes on the bootleg. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Back to throw now. It's Ritter. The Browns close in and take him down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And it falls incomplete. And that first drive won't end in points as they turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Set.
Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Set.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
64.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Cleveland Browns Stadium after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. He's got Harris. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Working from the gun, Watson. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Ritter. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down. Now Ritter. He lofts it deep left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Caught. There's that rookie out of Florida State. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Tight end going in motion here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good... As that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. 5-man in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down coming. Ritter to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Throwing here, Ritter. That's cut beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. 1st down, a run with Barkley. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage. That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start to fight back with their first points of this game. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
This one is up and good. And we're all tied up. Now Camarda on to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Watson to the air. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Toss play to Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. The Ravens would take the lead with a score. It's 2nd and goal. Ritter looking to throw. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Trying to find his tight end. And that brings up 4th and goal. Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's got the hook up to Bourne. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 2nd and 1. That one's complete, right side. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets this one to Harris. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. complete over the middle to the big tight end. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
To the 9, to the 9. To the fourth down, he's coming. Down, up, go.
Sticking to the air with Watson. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Hey, 31! This is that! Down, up, go.
They'll run with Harris. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get some late points and the lead. Najee Harris, the touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Prater on to send it away. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. And that hit is going to freeze him at this spot. He got stuck right at the 20. They're out and set, first and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. He's going to throw this one. And he finds the seam down the middle, complete. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Camarda on to send it away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. "19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it."
It's it. 24. Down, up, go.
Watson on first and 10. Chased out to his right. He's going to let this go deep down the right. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take the lead just before halftime. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. Prater on for the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Prater on to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Looking to throw. He's going deep this time. Toward Wilson, but it's intercepted. And the Browns do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So it's halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top at the break. Now it's down to Florida where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report. As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Ritter. That's into the hands of Barkley. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Back to throw now. It's Ritter. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurry throw almost ended up an interception, and that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
He got just enough of that one to make it count. Anything less, and that falls short. From that distance, though, you don't really care. You'll take the field goal no matter how it looks.
Starting from the 5. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
They're set. Ah!
Going to Harris to start the half. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Headed out right. He's got his man complete. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a first. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. And he's able to get this down to the 36. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They're set. 1st 6. 9 of them.
Harris once more. Pushing for the red zone. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns push their lead further to start the half. Najee Harris, the touchdown. This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for going against the grain. Common sense analytics tell you throw it, but the surprise paid dividends.
Prater on for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Prater on to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Ritter setting up to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down. Here's Ritter. The Browns close in and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, we want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. Trying to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
What's that? Hey, alert, alert. 9 of them.
1st and 10, give to Harris. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. Najee Harris, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now Prater on to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 32. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On the move, headed right. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Browns will have their work cut out for them on this drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. It's a design boot. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Back to the air, Watson. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, Watson. He beams one deep right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Ravens will go on offense. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here's 2nd and 7. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. New set of downs for him at the 38. Ritter to throw. Taken in by Shaheed. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Offense up to the line fast. They are throwing it again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Reeled in at the 7. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Buying some time left. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Reset. 64.
Running behind center with Harris. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Set.
Watson now off play action. Ravens swooping in, and they bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Alert! 55!
He'll throw it. He's trying to push the field. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Trying to break a return. Oh, no, he lost the football! And they steal it back on the return.
Well, I'm pretty sure this Kate special teams coach going to have a long talk with him after that one. You can get as creative as you want, but you can't give away the ball. You can't lose yardage, and you start turning the ball over like that, you're not going to be returning punts much longer.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Staying on the ground with Harris. And this is only a short gain. He's stuck down at the 33. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Forced out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Matt Prater on now as we see how he handles this moment. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a two-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Saquon. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Browns get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays